Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am doing a collective reading and energy update. Those of you who are regulars here on the channel know that I channel these collective readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to tune back in on those times and days if you feel guided to do so. The energy around these collective readings is particularly potent and powerful because of the co-creative effect of all of you here listening and, of course, sharing your energy through the live chat feature during the live premiere of the reading as well. So a huge thank you to all of you who are here tuned into the reading, regardless of when or where you are tuning in from, because of course time does not exist at the level of energy. So wherever you are, whenever you are, your energy is having a truly powerful impact on all of the messages that come through here. Okay, so I'm going to start by shuffling the Energy Oracle cards deck. While I'm shuffling, if you would like to tune your energy into the reading in a stronger way, I do recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel. These are forms of energy transfer, and this allows me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you. Okay, so 3 cards actually all came out right away, which is pretty rare for these readings, especially at the beginning of the reading. For 3 cards to all come out in connection like this, I'm getting something about a feather, so that could be symbolism for someone. But the cards are the crown chakra, the strategy card, and the appreciation card. And with this particular card, I specifically heard self-love. I'm also getting something with this strategy card and the crown chakra card about some kind of very divine circumstance at play in your life. Specifically, I heard that some part of a divine cosmic plan, so to speak, is being activated, which I know sounds really strange. This could take many different forms. This could be you feeling divinely inspired to some kind of new dream, goal, or endeavor. This also could be some kind of spiritual contract being activated between yourself and another soul. I just get the sense of this energy kind of like pushing you into something that is highly spiritually activating and deeply fulfilling, but also requiring from you a radical amount of surrender. Whatever this is, I feel as though it is something that can't be really comprehended through the mind. It's something that you feel kind of like pulling you into it. Now, I know that we're keeping that pretty vague. The goal of these readings is to reconnect you with what your intuition is speaking to you. So of course, always only take the messages how and if they connect for you personally. But I do feel that some part of this divine plan activation, as I'm calling it here, hinges upon your self-love, your releasing of all previous judgments towards yourself, and really embracing who you are at the core at every level and layer. So what can I channel about this divine activation taking place here? Okay, so with woman holding a heart in the reverse position and cornucopia, There actually may be an element here of someone taking back their heart or reclaiming their power, in a sense, from a particular person, environment, or situation. Because I'm seeing someone setting a boundary. For some reason, I'm hearing the word no. So someone could be setting a boundary, like saying the word no to moving forward with someone or something. Could be setting a boundary when it comes to their time or their energy. And I'm getting that for whoever I'm speaking to here, it's uncomfortable to be in this firm state of being where you are taking back your power, taking back your energy, and yet it is so radically freeing to you, because whatever you are taking your power back from, I saw a clear quartz crystal for someone. This can also represent like clearing your energy, which is what you are essentially doing by reclaiming your power from this particular person or thing. This is amplifying your manifestation ability because you are reclaiming your power from a situation that was draining, kind of leaking some of your vibration, some of your energy. And therefore, as you are, I just see almost like someone with a boat that has a hole in it, but then you stop up the hole in the boat and stop sinking. It's almost like you may have been in a situation where you were sinking because a connection was kind of like a hole in your boat, metaphorically speaking. And so it felt like you were always putting out fires, or in this case, in the case of sticking to the boat metaphor, kind of trying to get the water out of the boat, when really you were meant to just be effortlessly floating and going with the flow and surrendering. But it was challenging with this thing or person in your life that was requiring this constant effort, focus, and attention that seemed to be draining you in some way. I don't know who I'm speaking to here. This really feels like it could be a message just for a few people, but know that if you have recently reclaimed your power from someone or something, this has really amplified your manifestation ability. You are now in this very high vibrational, pure, clear, and therefore very magnetic state of being. But this has required you to be uncomfortable in the sense that, again, it might not feel super comfortable to assert your boundaries. I'm hearing particularly boundaries around your time or energy, because you may be releasing a limiting program, a belief system around what you are owing to others, meaning you may be releasing the belief system that you owe others your time, your energy, your presence, when really you owe it to yourself to be setting those firm boundaries that are self-loving and self-protective, and in doing so to really give the world the greatest gift of all, which is the gift of you fully lit up in your true power, in that high vibrational state of being, doing whatever lights you up, sharing your energy in the way that you desire to share it. The color yellow is coming through for someone. For some reason, I also got something about grapes. I don't know if that is significant to someone listening. There's also something here with the season of fall and the seasons changing. Now, of course, I know that the seasons differ depending on which part of the world you are in, but symbolically speaking, energetically, it seems as though there is this shift in seasons in your life as well. So what is this shift in seasons? Blossoming abundance in the reverse position. I'm hearing weeding out. So in this new season of your life, things, people, situations, etc., that were not aligned with this new version of you have been or are being weeded out of your reality, weeded out of your life. So don't be surprised if certain people, things, situations, etc., that you've been aware have been lowering your energy, draining your energy. If you start sensing a disconnect with some of these people or things, a major lesson here is to allow that disconnect without feeling the need to cling or to control or try to hold these people or things artificially in your reality, because they are being called up to a higher vibration where they can then connect with you on a higher timeline. But if they are choosing to remain in a lower vibrational state, then forcefully trying to keep yourself connected to them could be actually lowering your energy artificially as a result. That is why surrender is such a major theme at this time, because we are learning how to really let go, meaning to surrender fully to the divine flow of our life. And in this case, as I said in a recent Instagram post, which you can follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, but in a recent post, I spoke on how we are being called to allow things to enter and exit our life and to hold an attitude of trust in all of that. Okay, so what else can I channel for the beautiful soul tuned in here? So you have been really in your heart lately. We have the heart chakra card. I heard the name Ralph for someone. This also could be the letters R-A-L, P, or H that might be significant to a person listening. But I'm getting that it's almost like you've been divinely really dropped into your heart space. Not to say that you aren't usually in your heart, but it's really amplified at this time. Like I feel as though you've actually gone through another recent heart chakra opening. Your heart was already opening, but it's like getting to a new level, if that makes sense. It's like how we're constantly going through awakenings because we expand endlessly as souls. In the same way, it's like you're going through constant heart chakra openings and expansions, and one of those has happened recently. I'm also hearing calling in. So someone may have had a meaningful phone call or video call or something of that nature recently, but spiritually speaking, this speaks to the fact that you, through this new layer that you've kind of peeled back of your heart chakra, are calling in more high-level soul connections into your reality. So if you are in that place where you feel as though people or things or certain situations have been weeded out of your life, kind of leaving you with this voidedness or with this empty space, know that whenever there's a void, it's existing in order to call to it something more wonderful and fulfilling and magnificent than you could ever imagine. And very often, having the courage to hold that space, to hold that void, is necessary in order to make room for what is being drawn into our life. So, what else can I channel about the open heart chakra? Okay, so many of your chakra centers are very lit up right now, and I'm like visually seeing something about you that looks like a glow. And I'm getting that even people who aren't necessarily inherently considering themselves to be spiritual in a traditional sense, even people who consider themselves to be very 3D based and logically minded, are actually seeing something different about you and about your energy. It's almost like subconsciously they are perceiving this glow about you. I heard the name Sarah for someone. People are perceiving this glow about you, and it's because your sacral chakra and your heart chakra are both very open. Of course, we know that the heart is connected to our emotional expression, and I feel at this time you are with great clarity able to tap into not only how you are feeling in your own heart chakra, but it seems like your ability to read the emotions of others. I'm hearing telepathy, almost like to telepathically sense what others are thinking or feeling, has been radically amplified at this time. It's almost like a new spiritual gift opening up for you. Although I feel that you are someone who has always been very intuitive, that intuition seems to be increasingly becoming more conscious, to the point where you might look at someone and then suddenly something pops into your mind because you are receiving a kind of energy from that person via what we commonly refer to as telepathy. I'm seeing something about like a crystal ball here, but that could also be metaphoric, speaking to you opening up some kind of new psychic gift or ability, or a deeper layer of your existing gifts and abilities. I'm also seeing something about a baby, so someone I'm speaking to here may be pregnant, or you may know someone who has had a child recently. I'm not sure why that's coming through. Wow, 3 very powerful cards came out here. So this open heart chakra and open sacral chakra are your dominant work at this time. I'm hearing your dominant work is not physical, it's actually energetic. And everything that is physical and material will flow from that place within you, that true work, which is happening at the energy level. And of course, this is a very backwards way of understanding work and productivity, because most people don't understand the leverage of energy alignment. So they only believe in pure action and don't understand that when you do the energy work first and line up the energy within yourself, you will be naturally inspired to movements, actions, etc. in the physical world that will flow from that energetically aligned place, and therefore be tremendously more effective and powerful, because they are following a kind of pathway that the mind logically can't even necessarily see. And so I have that as you are keeping that open energetic state of being, meaning focusing on remaining fully connected to your own emotional experience, even when it's messy, even when it doesn't make sense to you, honoring what you are feeling, expressing what you are feeling through the heart space, while simultaneously keeping that sacral open by remaining physically connected to yourself, your physical body, your world, the present moment, staying very open and receptive to what is coming to you. This is keeping you aligned with your highest vibrational timeline, represented by the temple path in the upright position. This is also keeping you in a very high vibrational state of being, represented by this crown chakra card. And I'm getting that as you are maintaining this energetic balance and openness we've been discussing, you are actually receiving a lot of divine information at this time, either consciously or subconsciously. Some of this might be coming through in vivid meditations or dreams. Some of this may be happening at a much more subtle level, where you just find yourself reaching out to particular people, taking certain actions, doing certain things that just feel aligned for you, that you can't necessarily logically explain, and then seeing how they work out in the most magical ways to lead you on this path of unfolding towards these powerful breakthroughs, represented by the victory card in the upright position. So I'm also getting this path that you are on. Many people around you are both admiring, but also at times completely not understanding. And the same physical person could have both of these feelings at different times, or even simultaneously within them. This can be very complicated for you if you are at all gauging the correctness of your path by the opinions of others, which is why you are being so guided, particularly now, to release the need for your path to be understood by those who are not on it. Because again, you seem to be drawing out many different emotions from others who are witnessing you, who are watching you. Some of these emotions are admiration, even mesmerization, feeling in awe of you and what you are doing and the energy you are exuding and how you are operating. But equally, many people may actually feel a bit of judgment of your path They may misunderstand why you are operating the way that you do, but you are meant to be different. As cliche and generalized as that sounds, you are meant to walk a very unique path here in this incarnation on this earth. It's not meant to look like the path of the majority of collective unconscious. You are meant to be showing a new way. It's interesting that concept of a way shower has come out in this reading, because that was one of the types of light workers that I spoke on in a recent podcast video. So you may find that video interesting that I posted recently as well, if that is connecting with you. But a way shower is essentially one who leads by the example of their life and by the energy that they are exuding. They reveal to others their own potential by living to their highest potential. So I really want to know more about these victories, these breakthroughs that are coming or that you are experiencing. I'm hearing the mental realm. Many of these breakthroughs right now are happening either consciously or subconsciously in the mental realm. So this may be sudden insights, ideas, channeled information that seems to come to you. Again, could be related to vivid dreams or meditation. With financial constraints reversed, I'm hearing the door is open. That might be significant to someone, but it's like there's been some kind of door or mind prison that you may have found yourself in, whether it was some kind of fear, limitation, a limiting circumstance, something in your life that you may have been trying to get out of or trying to free yourself from. And I feel as though some of these recent mental breakthroughs have actually been around that particular thing. It's like finally opening that door through realizing that the power was within you to open the door all along. It's like a massive mental breakthrough that opens a powerful door and releases you from something that you may have been feeling kind of trapped or stuck in for a long time. And again, a lot of this feels like it's happening in the mind, almost as though your mind was running circles around something or trying to grasp something. And now finally it's being pushed through that door. And there is this major feeling of breakthrough or some kind of release here. Yeah, a remembrance of your true power with cornucopia in the upright position. I also feel that your dreams and goals are feeling more vivid at this time than ever. Almost like something is coming into focus or clarity. Now, this will be different for everyone listening, but if you have a particular thing that you've been trying to manifest, I almost feel as though that vision has built so much momentum that you are now catching a whiff of it in a sense. Like you are able to really sense that it's coming. You may have even received some kind of sign of something in your life manifesting. Now, this will just be for a specific group of people, but a powerful message I received in a download a few days ago was just a degree off or just a few degrees off. And what I mean by that is, and I was actually going to speak on this in a podcast video, but since it's coming up here, I had a major download that sometimes when you are holding a vision for something, a major sign that it's about to manifest is you may start to manifest things that remind you of that particular person, thing, etc., but they're a degree off or a few degrees off, meaning, for example, if you're trying to manifest a relationship with a particular person or some kind of union, you might manifest someone into your life who is interested in you, who holds similar attributes to that particular person that are almost uncanny or kind of strange. It might be appearance-wise, it might be something about them, But it's not that specific person. It's a sign that you are coming into alignment with your vision, with whatever you are manifesting. Now, of course, you can apply the same thing to anything, to whatever you are trying to create or attract into your life. But a major message that came through is when you manifest something that is a degree off or a few degrees off from the true goal or desire, don't repel that thing or push it away or allow it to cause you to feel disappointed because it wasn't exactly what you wanted. Because in this feeling of disappointment, you actually close the door, or you throw yourself way out of alignment with what you wanted to manifest, when actually you were being tuned almost into that perfect alignment with your goal. And that thing, that person, whatever that showed up was a major sign of the universe, of that tuning process happening within you. And so give thanks for whatever it is that's coming into your life that seems like a sign of what is coming, even if it's not exactly what you are desiring, because it is that really powerful sign. Now, of course, this doesn't mean, for example, in a relationship that you would have to date the person who shows interest in you, or when it comes to a job that you would have to take the job. But I'm hearing express your appreciation mentally for the sign, for the signal, and continue to hold that optimistic vibration of what you are truly desiring, knowing that it is coming, knowing that it is on the way to you. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I felt like that was a really powerful message for someone with appreciation reversed. I'm also getting that you, whoever you are listening to this reading, are the type of person who is always available to the people that you really care about. And you are someone who would drop everything to be there for someone, or to help someone, or to give someone advice. You have this very strong caretaking energy, but a powerful message is coming through to remember to, at this time, turn that energy that you give to others back towards yourself. I'm hearing it's time for the caretaker to allow themselves to be cared for, because you deserve the love you give to other people. And as you cultivate that energy of self-love within yourself, I see that really being a missing puzzle piece to manifesting more into your life more effectively and magnetically, through, again, really giving yourself the same kind of care, love, respect, etc. that you give to others, and also holding the standard for others to give you that kind of care and support as well. Okay, so what else can I channel for the beautiful souls listening in here? It's been a very interesting reading, because a lot of this reading has actually been centered around you in a very personal sense, around your life path at this time, what's happening with your manifestations, messages from your spirit guides, etc. So do let me know in the comments if you've enjoyed this style of reading. I know it's been a bit different because it hasn't necessarily been focused on a specific person or romantic situation in your life. But as I was sharing about that, I did get the broken heart card in the upright position. So I will say that I'm now feeling something externally coming through, like a person on the outside looking in, possibly feeling really in their feelings about you. But particularly what I get from this person is, with this heartbreak card, it's almost like they feel as though you are going to break their heart, or like they're going to be rejected. The phrase "too good to be true" is coming out here as well. And again, this feels like now an external person feeling this way about you. So if you do want more information on that person, I will be reading into their thoughts, feelings, etc. in the extended version of the reading on Patreon, which is linked in the pinned comment and description box under underneath the video. Also on Patreon, I will be doing a deep level aura read for you. So we'll be looking into who may be attached to you energetically, who could be thinking about you or sending you some type of energy at this time. And of course, we will be channeling any other details or pieces of information that want to come through that extended reading as well. So if you are resonating with this reading and you feel guided to the extended, the link to join our beautiful soul tribe on Patreon is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. To close out this first reading here on YouTube, I'm going to read one final message from the Rumi Oracle, and this card is 1. I have abolished duality from myself. I have seen the two worlds as one. One I seek, one I know, one I see, one I call. Rumi, like molten gold poured from the furnace of divine love into a one-of-a-kind mold, you are created uniquely and of divine essence. You are both the lover and the beloved. There is no aspect of your life separate from your spiritual journey, and there is no aspect of you that is not of divine origin. You must remember that you are a living heart, the dweller at the center between heaven and earth, star and soil, light and dark. This oracle comes with particular guidance. You are questioning which path to take, this way or that. Give it up. The truth you seek is this: you shall be. You shall manifest your divine destiny just as the acorn grows into the oak tree. You cannot be other than what you are. And as you accept this, life responds. It believes in your vision. It breathes and relaxes around you so that what you need can come to you more easily. It finds you, drawn to the need in you that is natural and inviting and not a cause for anxiety or distress. Do not fret and fear, my beloved. Let inner love loose. Open your heart. You'll find the bridge to understanding and trusting in that perfection there, where it has always been and will always be. Don't worry, all is happening exactly as it should. Wow, so that feels like a perfect message to close the reading. If anything here did resonate with you in a meaningful way, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. If you do feel guided to join me now in the extended Patreon reading where we will be diving deeper into all of this, the link to that is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love, wishing you a beautiful start to your week, and I will connect with you here again in Wednesday's collective reading.